Awrah is the area of the body which others are not allowed to look at. There is awrah for the masses. There is awrah for my mahrams. And there is no awrah between the spouses. So the man and wife can see each other without no restrictions at all. But when it comes to mahrams, a man must not watch his sister or his mother or his aunt wearing inappropriate clothes that reveals more than it covers. And the scholars say that the area that is usually allowed for a woman to expose in front of male mahrams is like her arms from here, from the biceps, not over, part of her neck and the upper chest, not her cleavage, maybe some of her neck from behind and some of the back, but not the full back, and up to the chin of her legs. So below the knee by 4 or 8 fingers width. So these are okay for a woman to show and expose in front of her mahram males, brother, father, uncle, son. In front of women, it's almost the same. But to come out with tight clothes that reveal her curves and bone structure, or to come out with transparent clothes that show her skin, or sometimes her underwears, this is totally inappropriate, because shaitan is there, and people nowadays do not control their gaze, do not lower their gaze. So they look, you end up by having a 10-year-old child telling you that, whoa, this girl is beautiful, this woman is beautiful, she's well shaped, she's healthy, she's fit, and he's 10 years old. So you cannot expand this and allow shaitan to penetrate our homes in such a fashion. For a woman to go to a swimming pool, definitely it's out of the question wearing swimming costumes or swimming suits, whether one piece or two pieces. This is totally prohibited, because the thighs, the curves, everything is, the whole 9 yards is totally out of order. So does this mean a woman does not swim? No, she can swim, but she has to wear something that covers her thighs and back and buttocks, and properly cover her upper body as well, a wide t-shirt, etc. And the burkini they have nowadays, which is a little bit infamous, may and may not, depending on how tight it is. But generally speaking, it does the job, but it covers more than she's supposed to cover. She doesn't have to cover her arms if she's going in a segregated swimming pool that is totally for females. So a woman has to preserve her chastity and be careful when going to such places, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best. What is the awrah of a woman in front of other women? Because she read on some websites that it is from the navel to the knees. And this is a little bit preposterous, with all due respect to such opinions. Does it mean that a woman can sit in front of other women topless? Of course not. In cases of necessity, when she's breastfeeding and something may appear without flashing her goods, then there's nothing wrong in that, because it was random, it was unintentional. But to just say that from the navel to the knee, that is what should be covered and the rest is permissible, no, this is not true. So what is the actual awrah? This is an issue of dispute. Scholars said that from the Salaf, they say whatever a woman adorns herself with jewelry, these places can be shown. So a woman wears a necklace, so she's entitled to expose from the neck downwards, not showing her cleavage. She wears bracelets, and sometimes they wear these, I don't know what they call them, and it goes to the biceps maybe. So the biceps are okay, but to expose up to the whole shoulder, no, this is inappropriate. The back itself is awrah. She's not supposed to wear them dresses that expose her back. Her knees are awrah without any dispute, but below the knees, she may wear an anklet that goes up to the calf or the middle of their leg, which is okay. So a maxi is permissible to wear, but something that goes right to the knees or expose the knees when she sits, this is not permissible and haram, and the likes. Of course, the hair and the face, etc., in front of other women or mahram is permissible. Allah knows best. What is the awrah of men in front of women, whether mahram or non-mahram women? The awrah was mentioned in the hadith. It is the area between the navel and the knees. This is awrah. The salat is not accepted if not covered. Having said that, this doesn't mean that I should go topless, covering only my awrah from the navel to the knee, and go to the market and go to the masjid or go to elsewhere. There is a difference between awrah of salat and awrah of looking. However, men, due to their nature, they may need to uncover their chest and their upper body, whether they are in a gym, whether they are in a swimming pool or at the beach, and this is permissible. Women are supposed to lower their gaze because there will be fitna because of that. And this is for non-mahram. Mahram, usually your sister looks at you like that, nothing would happen. Normally speaking, your mother, your aunt, nothing would happen because you're a mahram. They consider you as a mahram, and looking at you would be normal. But for non-mahram women, they have to lower their gaze, especially that it would cause fitna. But if hypothetically it would not cause fitna, then this is no problem, because this is not a awrah. Your back, your chest is not a awrah, and Allah knows best.
Sheikh, I wear women clothing that's below my, below my, above my knee level, and it's wide, and I'm wearing a long skirt underneath it. So I want to ask if my prayer is valid when I wear this clothing, and also I don't wear anything like underneath the skirt, but my awrah is covered. And my mother told that I have to wear something inside it. So can I just wear the skirt alone and leave nothing, like wear nothing under that?
When you're wearing the skirt, are you wearing a abaya on top of that?
No, Sheikh.
No, this is not recommended. The scholars say that in order for you to pray, you have to have a jilbab, which is an outer garment. So if women in Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, the subcontinent, wear a sharwal qamis, they would say that our awrah is covered. You cannot see any flesh. But still, you need an outer garment so that it would not expose your bone structure, your body curves, etc., and would hide these clothes. So to address your question, your dress, which is above the knee and underneath it is a skirt, this is covering your awrah. You can sit in front of mahrams, the other women, without any problem. Being above the knee or under the knee, that doesn't make any problem, doesn't make any difference, because you're wearing already a skirt. And this skirt covers your thighs, your buttocks, your legs, so you have no problem. When it comes to prayer, it is highly recommended, and some say it is mandatory that you wear an outer garment over all of that, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.
We know exposing Awrah is haram in front of others. If we're with our close family members, such as my brother or my father, and we expose our Awrah due to like reasons such as heat or due to rash or for other reasons, can we expose our Awrah by telling them to close their eyes or not to look at us? Or what should we do?
Yani, I don't understand. Would you like to be butt naked in front of them?
No, like my shorts above my knees or like no shirt on, something like that.
To have a shirt off in front of your father or your brother, this is totally fine. This is not awrah. There's no problem in that if there is a need to it. But to expose your thigh or whatever is above that, this is prohibited in their presence.